24 and a first.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Purdy. And a pass caught. It's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. And now the Patriots are going to line up to go for 2 here.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Here's Dart. There's a short one caught by Fannin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2000?
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have cut the lead back down to 2. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
And they're on 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Come on.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now with 3rd and 6.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Barkley inside handoff. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 52 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a short gain down to about the 33. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll show the defense.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dalton Kincaid from 21 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful, and it moves their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
To throw now, Dart. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Derek Hall drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And they will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Throwing here, Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
26 more yards. That's another Patriots first down.
Purdy now to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Purdy. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's quickly out wide to Davis. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. From the gun on 3rd down, Purdy. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. Purdy will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing, dart. Over the middle, complete. It's Gibbs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. first and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Here's Dart. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to first and 10. Throwing again is Dart. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw, Dart. A short one there, caught by Warren. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Dart going to look to throw here. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Now, we saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
A 47-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Final play of the half. Purdy. He's going to stop, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A solid gain of 15 yards in the sticks move.
Get down to the line. What a guy don't it all over time. Still we gonna play around. Da 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 all the time. This is the forte. Did it that day. Did it away. Still out of my mind. Wow. I think about a girl all the time. East side to the west side.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Fast when it comes to the
That
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute.
I wanna get them, put a bit down so I can. I like the way you work it. I want to bag it up, yeah. I like the way you work it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
I like the bag it up, yeah.
Purdy. Throw left side to Kincaid. And a 6-yard
She's
gain.
got
That's him right around the
business style.
43.
She got us by the time.
Gain there on second
But
down.
we
That was
gonna
a positive play
offline.
because that was a
We'll
take what you can get
do on the
situation. Get it out
profile.
to the tight end.
She's
Now
just
gives a
a
much better opportunity to
prison
convert on third down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Words the word, spins the verb. Deficit comes, so speak what you heard. Happens. What that happens? Got to play your bet. It shows how bang man to look your way. I like the way you work it. It takes out every day. Over my mind, baby, in time. Maybe I'll get you with my ride. No diggity. Bag it up, dude. I got to bag it up. I like the way you work it.
The Patriots come up
I got to
empty
bag
on
it
fourth
up,
down.
bag it up. Yeah. I
And
like the
it'll
way
be a
you work
turnover
it.
on downs.
The girl looks
Offense set to
good.
get this drive started.
Play on, play on.
Starts with a run from Gibbs. Looking for a seam, but finding
Sign
none.
up,
He'll get back to the
girl.
line of scrimmage, and that's it. Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Dart. Able to find Gray here. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To the air, Dart. Caught by Wilson. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Dart to throw on 4th down. He's got his target.
Bag it up, bag it up. I like the way you work it.
35.
Bag it up.
Defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Gibbs straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Now Dart. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. A loss of a yard and it brings up fourth.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Puka Nacua, 36 yards. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Calvin Austin, 65 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
The Patriots will line up for a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw.
Yes.
And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And
So you should close them. You shouldn't be looking at the tablet all day. That's why it's hurting.
They tried to create space.
I don't know if you play what. What, you were waiting on mom to play. Mom is still out. Now when mom comes home, she still can't play. I know, when she comes, she still can't play right away. Because we got to put the Christmas tree up, we got to put the lights up. We got a lot of things to do today. So if you want to play, you have to play with Price. But if Price is busy, then you can't play that way.
They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. To throw his dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point of the game where you can't throw too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll go. Here's Dart. That is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's good for Las Vegas. First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Raiders.
Throwing his dart. Open man, the tight end Warren. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get it second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. But to throw once more, here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Garrett Wilson from 17 yards out. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
The Raiders again will come to the line and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 41-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Grant Delpit. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football.
The black brand, the last, I don't discriminate. I'm figuring every shade of that. I let you show class and pass my test. Highly intelligent, that's the best. That's the best, I won't settle for
And
less.
they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big save to bring up 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it fly for Austin. Well, he's got it inside the 10.
Don't stop,
He'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Calvin Austin, his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And once again, the Pats decide to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And spins away. He's still on his feet. All the way in. Touchdown. New England. Saquon Barkley with 3-week touchdowns. And the Patriots take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. That's an 83-yard kick return touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and how often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And this is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
The offense on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Dalton Kincaid. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
The Patriots will line up for a
Purdy will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Take a look at what you see.
Back out to kick this one away.
Something we can have for you.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Want to see you do it good. I don't want to get rich, leave you in the hood.
The Raider offense set
You
to
the
get
man.
this drive
Reason why I
started.
love you, you don't like me because I'm
This game has
status.
had no shortage of
Savage,
offense.
they the savage.
Decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
Established.
They haven't been able to keep pace with
Yeah.
the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a
Good
good way to
job.
break things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the
Good,
game
good,
plan
good.
actually worked. But overall,
Son, you
they
bad.
were just out-personnel.
I'm telling you,
It's a team
take
that's
a
playing
look
the
at
way.
what you see.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one out.
Won't you come hit the copy? You don't like the way the yada, look at that yada.
He wants his lead to stay right
So
where
they
it
say
is.
that.
A good gain again.
See it, baby,
That's
fada.
41 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Mañana.
I'll tell you, far from
I got the
ideal
all
conditions to
action.
play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
I could tell by the way you were tempting me. Tempting me. You better mention me. You got a problem. Don't stop. Still happening.
And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that.
Something you can have for you.
Carry it over moving forward.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it?
Something
Open
you
receiver,
can
balls
have
put on
for
it,
you.
2 points for them.
Oh, I told you. That's why I don't mind doing these things for you. If you need it, wouldn't believe you did. Let it keep you here. Everything okay? What's it for you?
And this is secured by the Patriots. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32.
A 7-yard loss.
Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Go ahead. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Now Purdy.
And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one before we got to this stage.
Great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Another run for Gibson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
On the play action, here's Dart. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he gets him out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and that's what he did after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, nobody can just want to come over and put a head on him.
And he's going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
No surprise they decided to throw on third down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
On fourth down, here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Dart going to look to throw. Karen Wilson, his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
What's going on? Somebody tell me. What's going on?
That one looks like he'll throw here. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Purdy.
But it's incomplete. Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Throwing here, Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
Purdy sets up to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week one and week two. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for New England, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem
My
themselves
choice is
at home next week.
the toys in the living room. Those are my in the living room. The closet. You know your mommy too well, boy. Look at this guy. Tell mom is depressed. Tell mom got stuff on her mind. Knowing, Mama's boy, huh?